don't know if you ever been on a playground before. They have what's called the playground bully. The playground bully, he's kind of a popular guy, but all of a sudden, one day he picks on the nerd and beat him up and knock his glasses off, take his lunch money. He's been taking his lunch money all the time. But this time he just get a little too physical with the guy. And somebody says, hey, you didn't have to do that. You didn't have to beat the guy up. You already took his money. That's what can happen with the Republican Party if they don't nominate or if they don't confirm Jane Louise Kelly. They've already confirmed her to a lower court. But if they don't confirm her to the Supreme Court position, what could happen is the mood of the country could turn against the Republican Party. Once the mood turns against the Republican Party, they will find themselves in jeopardy of losing 5 Senate seats. Those seats are Pennsylvania, Illinois, Wisconsin, Ohio, and Rubio's seat, Florida. That's 5 seats that they could lose, plus the presidency. And then maybe 3 more Supreme Court seats. Anywhere between 1 to 3 more Supreme Court seats. So this is what happens. This is what can happen if they do not confirm her. Anybody else will be an argument and a fight. So you don't need a fight right now. You don't need a fight with a bully. Okay? And this is the reason why they don't want President Obama to nominate a Supreme Court candidate, or at least a viable Supreme Court candidate. At least a Supreme Court candidate that they can't argue against. Because once they did that, then that puts them on Front Street. The whole world is watching. Okay? And if he nominates a good Supreme Court justice, that will put them in jeopardy of losing 5 Senate seats, plus the presidency, and then 3 more Supreme Court seats. That will put them in disarray. They tell us lie about how great Ronald Reagan was. But Ronald Reagan may have been great, but great for who? Who was he great for? With crack cocaine decimated our community, so he wasn't that great. The only point I'm making right now is, if the president makes a great move, he got an opportunity to make a great move, okay, with this Jane Louise Kelly. If he does that, then lo and behold, and watch out, because the Supreme Court will change. And anytime you have a Supreme Court justice who says that a segment of the population is not worth educating, okay, with no proof, no nothing, and he's sitting at the highest court, then I would say that's time for a change right there. That's change enough for me, okay? So, if you're listening, or if you're looking, or if anybody knows him, at least let him know that consider Miss Jane Louise Kelly.